Anyway, it's a minute early, but at least the clocks are the same today. So we're now going to be doing a half an hour's meditation. But the meditation, a lot of times people come and say their meditation wasn't working as well as they'd expected. And the first thing which I comment on is, what do you expect? A lot of time it's the expectations which frustrate the meditation, doesn't allow it to happen. So please, when you are meditating, remember to stay in this present moment, just right now. Don't worry about the past or the future. It's only a half an hour meditation. You've got the rest of the week to worry about the past or the future, but at least when you're meditating right now, right here, see if you can just stay in this moment. The reason I say that is because when you're in this present moment, there can't be any ill will. Ill will needs perceptions from the past, memories from the past, who did what to you, or what you did to others. And instead of having memories like that, we just let go of the past. It's not your business anymore. And as for the future, if you can't perceive the future right now, there can be no desire. Wanting needs a place to land in the future. I want to win the lottery, but you can't win it right now. It has to be whenever the next lottery is drawn. You want to get rid of this disease, but that's also sometime in the future. So see if you can be in this moment, and you find in this moment, like desire and ill will, they can't arise. Which means you're right here, in this moment. And when you're in this moment, because there's no craving, no desire, no wanting, or no negativity, it's very, very easy to become still. Basically, you've got no business. And when you've got no business, and you can appreciate just the freedom of being like on a holiday, having no business. It's a wonderful sense of freedom. And when you are meditating, please, if you can perceive the freedom, the peace, and the joy of such freedom and peace. Oh, what bliss, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to make decisions. I don't have to plan anything. I don't have to keep hitting myself over the back because you made a wrong decision or something. Leave all that behind, and it's a sense of freedom and peace. And once that mental freedom and peace is established and gets strong, it becomes very, very easy to enjoy this moment. And if it's the breath which comes up, I mentioned this many times before, but people forget. I've been meditating for so many years now. I never watch my breath when I start meditating. I make peace first of all, and the breath comes to me. When the mind is ready, the breath happens. Because I never search for the breath or make it happen, it becomes this natural process. Very peaceful, very easy. It's easy because I don't do anything. I just, in the back of my mind, I make sure I protect it. I'm not going to interfere with this beautiful natural process. Okay. That's really strange sound. So it reminds you, thank you for that, because can you all make sure that your phones are muted? I don't really have that trouble because I've never had a mobile phone, even now. Good. Excellent. So now we can close our eyes. Please, if you want to come in, those who can you still see where the seats are? Those who are coming in a bit late. I think it's not that dark, so you should be able to see. Excellent. So if you can, just close your eyes, so those already seated, you don't need to see at all. And if you don't see because your eyes are closed, please don't imagine things either. So you're not deliberately giving yourself something to do. You want to, even I know that sometimes people ask, what if you think you're bored in meditation? Have a look what boredom is. Investigate it, explore it. You find that it's only what we call boredom because we want something else. You don't want anything in the whole universe. You have this beautiful sense of contentment. For some, contentment is so rare, it can be scary. But once you get used to contentment, you can see its benefits, physical, emotional, and then the mind loves contentment. It becomes enamored of peace. Make peace, be kind, and be gentle. And the usual way I start these meditations is by asking you to be aware of your body and to relax it. One of the reasons I say this is because many people don't know how to relax the body and they can't sleep well at night. It's one of the reasons because the body always feels stressed out. They get sick. So first of all, ask your feet how they feel. That's what I'm doing now. Feet, how are you? And when I say that, I look at my own feet and they're not properly placed, so I change them. That's better. Asking yourself how your feet feel is one way of establishing mindfulness. You're aware of how your feet feel. And after a while of just staying with your feet, you get to know them. You can become aware of exactly how they are. You're aware of your bodily feelings. So you can adjust. If you cannot physically adjust to get rid of any tightness or tension there, you can also give this loving kindness. May peace be kind. So I just wish my feet well-being. That's why some of you ask for chanting from me. That's just giving you my kindness. And it works. You relax, you open up. The energies, the healing energies of the body flow to the correct places. So I'm just doing that to my feet until my feet relax to the max. Honestly, I can feel the feet now. And they're really relaxing very deeply. Imagine if I can give that gift to you, just to relax parts of your body. You'll be very thankful. That's like my feet to me right now. They're very thankful that they're being cared for. And that's why they relax and become really healthy. And go past my feet to my ankles and lower legs, the calves, the bones, blood vessels, skin. I get to know that part of my body, the two legs from the knee down to the ankle, of both sides. I get to recognize the feeling. And I don't know why, but the legs are a bit tense at this moment. Mine are. So moving them won't fix this problem. Kindness will. And let that feeling be. Wish them well. You know that sometimes people you meet for the first time are afraid of you. I'm a monk, I don't harm people on purpose. But nevertheless they're afraid. So you're kind to them. Tell them a funny story or just smile so they can relax. That's what I do to my lower legs. Relax them. And mindfulness does give you feedback. So now I can feel those lower legs and they have relaxed. The feeling has improved considerably. And I go past the lower legs to the knees. I always spend special time with the knees, even though my knees are fine. May my knees be happy and well. And I kind of feel them opening out, channels inside of them becoming broader, more at ease. Till the knees feel totally at ease. I know in that state I don't need to say anything. Any injuries, any tightness, any build-up of whatever is going to be an inflammation doesn't happen. When the knees relax, they feel so much more healthy afterwards. Go past those knees to the thighs. Even though I can't perceive any problems there, I'm still going to be really kind to them. They're going to last a long time. You know, if you have an animal like a cat or a dog, sometimes you ask it, what do you want? How can I make you happy? How can I care for you? That's kind of what I'm doing to my thighs right now. Eventually just find a little change of attitude and the thighs relax. And I go to my buttocks. For them it's important that the pressure which they always feel on a cushion is well spread, it's balanced. Because then I know that after a while that pressure will kind of not be important anymore. So it will vanish from my awareness, which is the purpose of this. Be able to move away from the body awareness and all the busyness it generates and go to the world of the mind. And I go above my buttocks to my waist. I don't always do this, but most of the time I just stretch my back. It always feels good. And I feel the back posture. I'm not holding anything tight, keeping it relaxed. Especially if you meditate for long periods of time, it needs to be very relaxed, otherwise as aches and pains come up and disturb you. And I go to the bottom of my torso so I can go inside my body, because that torso has got so many organs, so many important parts which keep my body healthy and alive. So I start being aware of the colon, the intestines, just checking they're all okay. Just like I imagine a pilot of an aircraft will check that everything is in order before they take off. That's what I'm doing to my body now. Just by sweeping up centimeter by centimeter out my own body. If I do feel an ache or a tension anywhere, I will pause and give that, either move the body if that will relieve the tension, or just give this beautiful kindness, spreading loving kindness to my own body, to parts of it which really need it. And going up to get to my stomach, giving that loving kindness. And a lot of times fear causes the tightness and the tensions, which eventually make real pain and sickness. When you relax to the max, the body usually just either heals itself or doesn't get sick in the first place. And from the stomach up to the lungs, you can feel those lungs breathing. When I really relax, you don't need much breath. That kind of gives the lungs a rest. And from the lungs, I go up to the heart region. For those who are females who have concerns about breast cancer, just check out your own breasts. Just feel them with your mind. Know how they feel. When you get to know how they feel when they're healthy, sometimes you can pick up any sensations which are just telling you that there's maybe an incipient problem there. And just blast that with kindness. It relaxes, eases off, and you feel healthy. It's amazing, you can relax your own body, you can heal your own body with kindness. I've done that so many times. And then you go up, further up past your heart, just being kind, gentle, peaceful. And I get to my shoulders. I relax them too. But today I noticed there's a tight robe over my shoulders, so I'm going to adjust it. Oh. And sometimes my body just reacts when I care for it. It's almost saying, really, thank you. Small adjustment meant no discomfort. I go down my arms, past my elbows. If anything there feels uncomfortable, I will stop and give it kindness or adjust its position. And I get to my wrists and my hands and my fingers. And I ask my fingers, how do you want to be placed? And they answered me by saying, the usual meditation position. I've got used to this for so many years. Right hand over the left hand, soft and loose, with the thumbs just slightly touching. That's what my fingers asked for, and it feels good. And I go back up to my shoulders and my neck. And I know the neck is comfortable when the head is well balanced on top of it. And then lastly, aware of the muscles around the eyes, the nose and the mouth. making sure that they are loose. A gentleman came today to Serpentine, saying that sometimes he meditated, he got so much tightness around his eyes. It's a problem. So learn how to relax the muscles around the eyes. It's not that hard to do. Again, mindfulness always gives you that feedback, so you know what works for you. You don't have to believe what other people say how to relax those feelings. You try this, try that. Always keep mindful, and soon you learn how this is done. The muscles around my eyes and my mouth and my nose are all at ease now. So now I look at my whole body sitting here. Join all those parts together. If I miss one, now you can feel it if it's a problem, and relax that part. When my body is really relaxed, it's not just feeling good, it's also because I've strengthened through practice the power of mindfulness, accompanied by kindness. The magical kindfulness. When I'm kindful in this moment, it feels pleasurable. I always like waiting to allow that perception of pleasure of a relaxed body to arise. It's not a disturbing delight, it just feels good. Relaxing and pleasant. And that always allows the relaxation to go deeper. And that's an important thing to know, because soon when we get to exploring the mind, peace, stillness, when it's accompanied by delight and you notice that delight, the peace stays with you. And it's incredibly pleasant. It gets even more joyful. So now, ask yourself how peaceful you are. How peaceful. Don't go looking for your breath or trying all these things. Just see what causes peace. It's usually present moment awareness, kindness again. You get to know the feeling of peace and what cultivates it. And peace is a quality in your mind, not in your body. It takes your attention away from your body into this sixth sense, the mind. And after a while you can feel peace. You know it as well as cold or hot in your body. And when you have established enough peace, the meditation is easy. Because peace soon leads to silence. The beautiful inner silence, where you don't give things names. You don't work out what things mean through words. You grow in emotional intelligence, the ability to feel what peace is like and how to deepen it, how it leads to silence. And that is usually where the breath comes to me. It's always peaceful, delightful, easy to watch. I don't need to chain it or imprison it or keep it. If I try and keep things like my breathing, the mind rebels. It's not peaceful. I let it happen rather than make it happen. I will be quiet now for 4 or 5 minutes. See what you can enjoy in the present moment, peace and silence of your mind. So it's getting very close to the end of this period of meditation. I say that to give your mind a gentle exit from meditation. Even Ajahn Chah used to say, if you come out too quickly, it's like pouring hot water into a cold glass. It can crack. How does peace feel? What is the power of silence? And could you see, maybe it was too short a time, but sometimes you just see just how when you're silent in peace, the breath is there, easy to watch, does it by itself, and soon becomes so smooth. It almost disappears, but it disappears when you have a lot of joy, a lot of light. You're exploring the powerful meditations. But then you're going to come out of meditation soon. And how does your body feel now? Every time I meditate like this, my body feels so relaxed. I leave it alone, and the relaxation goes deeper all by itself. I know I have to come out now, so I'm going to ring the gong 3 times. It's a traditional way to come out from the meditations. When the gong finishes sounding for the 3rd time, please come out. Very good. Excellent.